Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome to Smart Talk LA. And today I have a famous guest and I am so excited. We have Dr. Lawrence Rifkin, the famous dentist, Beverly Hills dentist, and he does everything, plastic surgery.
Well, not plastic surgery, but I do some cosmetic work in addition to the dentistry itself.
Oh, awesome. I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor and a pleasure to be here with the beautiful Barbra Stover.
Thank you.
Best real estate agent I've ever seen.
Keep going, keep going.
All right, keep going. Yeah.
So I thought today we would talk about how to look. You have to look successful in this busy world. Everybody's looking, you have to look confident. You have to be confident. And Dr. Lawrence Rifkin is the one who helps with that. So tell us how you do it. How do you make people look confident? I mean, what's your secret?
Well, there's a number of keys to being confident. To me, of course, being known as either general, reconstructive, or cosmetic dentist, I have that aspect of the visual part of someone's smile and their persona. But I believe, it always starts with the inside. I try to be confident myself, and the ways of doing that is obviously starts with energy. To be confident, you have to have energy. You cannot be lethargic, so you have to be healthy. So healthy means a number of things, from nutrition to sleep to exercise to great oral hygiene, great body hygiene, and just being clean and have a positive attitude. Even just making your bed in the morning is a positive start, But the aspect of emotional part of it is also eliminating a lot of things in your life that are negative. So visual appearance, positive attitude, and looking your best starts from the inside, and it also take care of the body. So the body and mind are connected. Okay,
that's good.
And so there are a number of factors. I'm sure we will talk about some of the physical aspects of it, but I like to start with the coming from the inside out. All my patients, as much as they want a cosmetic improvement, they also want to be healthy.
Yes,
I want them to be healthy, and I work really hard at establishing proper oral hygiene, because the bacteria in our mouth are also systemic. And I also am concerned that they can maintain their mouth with the minimum amount of dentistry in their lives. And also, I have an impact, and dentistry has an impact on someone's systemic life, their body health, because bacteria transfer through the gum tissue. So there's a lot of things that relate to being confident. It's health, it's energy, and the visual appearances as well. And those are some of the things I love to do, because I was an art major before I was a dentist. I am still a professional sculptor. It's one of my avocations.
I know, I see all this in his office. He has a beautiful office in Beverly Hills, and I just see all your artwork. And talk about positive. Every time I come into his office, because of course he's my dentist, and he helps me with my smile and everything else.
Doesn't need much though.
Thanks. And he's just always positive, his whole staff. And I mean, just everybody's just so happy. So I just wanted to know your secret.
Well, like I said, I work on myself. Okay, so in working on myself, I want to, quote, self-actualize. I want to be the best person I can be. So I try to be healthy so I can have the energy to enjoy life. I chose a profession that doesn't seem like work to me, because I love what I do.
Yeah, and you can tell. You can tell that you just love to take care of your patients. You just don't go in there and just check their teeth, and you actually care, and I really like that. You take your time with your patients. How do you look presentable in this busy world? How do you help people with that?
Great. Well, being presentable. Being presentable to me means that when you engage with other people, because you're presenting yourself to the world, you have to have that, quote, confidence that we just talked about. Right. And part of that comes from your self-confidence, okay? Confidence and being presentable also affects how you stand, how you look, how you talk. And so being confident and presentable are kind of the same thing. Confidence is within, presentable is expressing your confidence to the outside world.
That's a good point.
So I would say, to me, that understanding the smile, not overstating it, but the smile has so many positive aspects, not only to yourself inside, but also to the world. If you walk up upon somebody and they're not smiling and they're kind of sad, they don't look necessarily likable, you're kind of afraid of them or standoffish. But if somebody comes up to you and engages you with a smile, just like a little puppy, doesn't it make you happy?
When he comes up and smiles at me, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, but doesn't it make you happy?
It does.
So even if you have a blemish, so to speak, in your smile, the first thing to do is just smile anyway. People are not going to always notice maybe a chipped tooth or something like that, but they're going to notice your persona.
Right.
So if you're happy and energetic inside, and it comes out physically through your facial expressions and your emotion and how you stand with confidence, feel good about yourself. The presentation to the world is fantastic. It's going to help you in every other way. In your personal relationships, your friendships, it's going to help you in the business world because people want to work with people that they like and trust.
And they feel good about you.
Yeah, and so, you know, take care of yourself, feeling good about yourself, feeling that this body that I've been blessed to be given, I better take care of it. It's the only one I got that I know of.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to make sure it's clean and healthy. It doesn't cost you anything to smile. You don't have to have expensive clothing to have clean clothing that might be pressed and clean, okay?
Right.
And so just put yourself together in a basic way, come up with confidence, come up and smile. If you're not clear or happy with your smile, those are things that can be corrected as well. But inside, energy, so huge.
Well, yeah, you're not only a dentist. I mean, what I love about you is you do other things besides the dentistry. So do you want to talk about that as well?
Well, we'll talk about both. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So aside from being healthy, which I think everybody should visit their doctors, there's a lot of things to do with prevention to maintain that health. You know, when you're 20 and 25 and 30, you're invulnerable. Nothing can hurt you, right?
I know that.
But as we get older, I don't know if you know this, but I am getting older, okay? I'm trying to maintain this body that's had some mileage on it, okay?
Yeah.
And so that's very, very important. But then physically, there are some changes that do occur. It's all about nature. I embrace aging. You can be...
You look amazing, and that's what I was...
Thank you.
You look really good, and I'm sitting here... Got to talk about how you look so young.
Well, you know, it's showing, okay? So I love my grandmother, my grandparents, even with their wrinkles and their hunched over bodies, they're so cute. There's all kinds of beauty. So I don't think that everybody has to look like they're 22 years old. But to maintain a beautiful smile in dentistry, okay, if we presume and we establish good oral health and good energy, no sickness, and you see your doctors and you're taking care of yourself, then the physical blemishes should be assessed to what is beauty, okay? So I studied art and I studied the language of art, and I understand there's all kinds of beauty. I mean, what's more beautiful, I always say, is a rose or an orchid. They're two different roses, but they're two different flowers. They're both beautiful, okay? So there's no one type of beauty. I happen to like a natural beauty. I think that doing things in cosmetic dentistry or surgery, if it looks like it's been done to me, and it's not, weren't born with it or developed it, to me it's a compromise in aesthetics. And I think you have to look real, you have to look natural, you have to look like your best self. What's best for Barbra is not necessarily best for Larry, and we're different, but we both can be attractive and pleasing to the eye. And in dentistry, of course, everybody knows about whitening, everybody knows about veneers, everybody knows about good oral hygiene, I hope. And in today's world, dentistry is absolutely amazing. The amount of ceramic materials that we can do to emulate natural teeth, high strength, you don't have to have metal anymore in your mouth. We don't want the artificial materials. I would say start as a young person, as your parents would teach you or help you. Good oral hygiene, get orthodontics, braces if you need it. Keep your teeth as natural and normal as nature and God gave you, okay?
Yeah.
Maintain that. If they chip, if they're crooked, then straighten them out. Get them whitened. Go to a dentist that has integrity and doesn't oversell you unnatural looking restorations or even natural restorations that you don't need.
Yeah.
You know, I get patients that come in all the time and they wish they hadn't done it, and I have patients that have had work done and it's a huge blessing to them. So being able to be selective about what you get done, get a couple of opinions. You know, you don't have to come to me. I always recommend to my patients, go get a couple of opinions. This is what I would recommend for you, because I think that would be best. I treat you like my family.
You're very honest, and that's what I love about you. You're honest and you say the way it is. You don't need this, Barbra, or you do need this, or you don't need this. And I like that about you. You're very honest, and that's why you're my dentist for life.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, so, I like to be treated. I like to treat my patients like I want to be treated myself. And so, you know, the plethora of dental restorations or dental treatments that can be done, of course, again, whitening, veneers, crowns, orthodontics. Try to do the minimal amount of work that gets the maximum result. And then also a smile is more, Barbra, than just your teeth.
Yeah.
It's your teeth, your gums, your lips, and your whole face.
Right.
So being a sculptor and sculpting the entire face, I do it from the inside out, the skeleton to the muscles to the skin that drapes over it, I look and get an opportunity to create what I want. So if I were more than a dentist and I work with a team, if I were a cosmetic surgeon or an orthodontic surgeon or an oral surgeon, I would be able to manipulate the body parts when needed to create the optimal final aesthetic outcome, the result, the beauty at the end. So I work with other surgeons, I work with dermatologists. I want, when there's a need, when there's a benefit to doing minimally invasive procedures, minor injectables, fillers, Botox, minor lip lifts or facial surgeries, this can be a benefit if it's done in a prudent manner. It doesn't create confidence itself, it just embellishes it, and you become the best you can be.
That's interesting. I like that. Doesn't create. I like what you just said, because to me, if you have that done, fillers or you have to be within yourself first to create that confidence, right? They're just talking about yourself first,
I
and
think
then
so.
It's just like an added bonus.
Yeah, because even if you're dependent upon the outside totally. And I'm all for cosmetics. I try to take care of myself and look good. Right. But if you're just dependent upon the outside, that will fade as we get older.
That's true. That's so true. I'm glad you're talking about this. This is great, because the inner is most important. And that's why I want everybody to, I hope you're listening to this, because this is very important, especially in LA or anywhere you're at. And to be in this world, you just have to just love yourself within, and visit Dr. Lawrence Rifkin, excuse me.
but in reality too, Barbara, on the other side of the coin, we are in a very competitive world. Let's face it, we have our reasons for being attracted to a profession, to another person, to a business. But physically, we want to look our best in the mirror. We want to look good to the other person that we want to feel their acceptance. And it could be a personal relationship. I know you and your husband are amazingly attracted to each other. I think you're a beautiful couple.
Thank you.
I think that's really important. You have business clients. I have business clients. If I were applying for a job, I would want to exude likability, confidence, truthfulness, and I have to express that in a way that is honest. And I also, from a standpoint of
integrity.
Integrity, exactly.
Yes, definitely.
And so if we're close and we're having this conversation, okay, I brush my teeth, I floss my teeth, my breath is good, I hope, and the same thing too, but you can be turned off by bad breath.
Right, it's like, next.
Exactly. I mean, if my clothes were torn and I didn't look like I took care of myself, how could I give the confidence to someone else that I'm going to take care of their business or have an interaction? So I think it's all important. You've heard the book Dress for Success.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Well, your smile you wear 24/7. Okay, so you can't get rid of that, and your confidence should be there 24/7. But also take care of the outside. So I really am a believer in being your best self, exercising, keeping the weight down, looking good to somebody else, saying how's my hair, whatever it is, wherever it went. My hair is fine wherever it went, and. But
you're perfect.
Thank you. Well, I'm the best I can be, so that's all I can ask for. But I love making patients feel a little bit more confident about themselves by the superficial or the health aspect of what I do for them. They do sometimes feel better energy when their mouth has been cleaned after really poor oral hygiene or lack of education. And they also love it when I improve their smile to the point where they don't even cover their smile.
I've seen some people who have they never smile. They're just always
haven't you?
And I was like, why aren't they smiling? Because they have the crooked teeth or the bad teeth, and it's horrible. They're just like this.
Yep.
And I'm sitting here, that's not good.
Yeah, and they can be a happy person inside, but you don't feel it, because without this, without being really engaging, that's the confidence. I mean, look at a baby. When the mommy smiles, the baby smiles, We mirror and match each other. So when you smile at me, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel not only you're likable and lovable and happy, and I feel safe, and I feel good about you, okay? No smiling means, I don't know, something's wrong.
I know.
I mean, don't you know that method actors...
I know. It's like, you look so mean.
Yeah, did you ever try to smile and be unhappy? Try to think of something sad and smile at the same time. The brain says, no, there's wrong signals, they're no mixing. So try to smile anyway. Even if you're not happy, smile anyway. Sometimes it'll just turn it around and say, the heck with it.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Lawrence Rifkin. I'm sorry, I had to call you Larry.
Call me Larry.
I'm going to call you Larry. So thank you so much, though, for talking to me and
My
talking
pleasure.
to the audience for Smart Talk LA. And if you have any questions for Dr. Lawrence Rifkin, where can they reach you?
Oh, well, my office is here in Beverly Hills, not far from you. It's at 414 North Camden. Our telephone number is 310-273-0200. My website is drlawrencerifkindds.com.
Great.
Or is it drlawrencerifkin.com? I think it's drlawrencerifkin.com. Lawrence spelled with a U. And if you want to go on my Instagram, that's where I get confused. It's Dr. Lawrence Rifkin DDS. That's the Instagram.
Great.
And they can reach me anywhere. They can see examples of my work.
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff on your Instagram, which I
Yeah.
love. And just tell them that Barbara sent you.
Thanks, Barbara.
So,
I hope your audience got something out of our
No,
talk.
I
know I
this.
did.
This is great. I did too. Thank you so much. So post your comments and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hopefully I will see you soon and I'll have another guest. Stay tuned. I'll talk to you later. Bye and smile.
Bye-bye. Smile.